hope you're all doing really well. Today's pick a card reading for you guys is their love messages from their heart and soul. So I'm going to be channeling messages from spirit, from your person, regarding this connection, the energy surrounding you both, how your person feels about you. All right, so I cannot wait to get started. So let's take a look at the groups. We've got group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Listen to your intuition, let your inner voice guide you as to which of these groups is going to resonate with you at the deepest level today. All right, while you make your selection, I will let you know that I've got a beautiful collection of oracle decks available. I've designed them all from the heart for our community. So I've designed them all myself. I use them in every single reading here on Lumiere. So if you love indie oracle decks, if you're looking for a new deck to add to your collection or to help you in your spiritual practice, then you may find one that resonates with you. So do check that out if you want to find out more. They are linked below in the description box. All right, when you have made your choice, all of your timestamps for each of the groups are also in the description box underneath this video. So hit your timestamp and I will see you in a moment. Hey there my lovelies, this is your reading for everyone who picked group number 1. I hope you're doing really well. So in that case you picked this beautiful amethyst cluster, and which I popped just there, hopefully you can see it, and this card as well. So Egypt, ancient Egypt, or pyramids may be a sign for you, or they may show up for as a sign for you. This is also a very Leo energy card, so you may have a lot of Leo energy in your chart, or your person does. But let's dive into your reading and find out what it is that your person who you are thinking about today, their love messages to you, okay? Everything that they are thinking and feeling about you at this time, okay? Separation, oh my goodness. So a very specific message to open this reading. So it may be that the person who you have on your mind, you're currently separated from them. Maybe this relationship has ended or you're on a break with them, okay? So if this isn't your message, then, you know, please feel free to pick one of the other readings on my channel or one of the other groups. You know, we all do that, you know, we can kind of get up in our heads and not tune into our intuition. I do it all the time. So, but if this is your message, then you'll know it. And it could just be that you're separated for some reason because you're traveling or for work or something like this, and you're having to take some time apart from one another. But we'll see what comes out right now. But this is really saying, look, if you've got someone on your mind who you're in no contact with, who you are no longer with, or that you are physically separated from in terms of distance, they are also thinking about you, okay? So, oh, lovely. Cozy hearts coming out. So orange flowers or marigolds may be a sign for you in this connection as well. Look out for those signs. So I see 2 hands holding one another. So I feel like you are really in this person's heart, that you have like a very familiar relationship with one another, that you hold a very special place in their heart is what I'm hearing. This may be someone who's very affectionate, right? They really think about holding you and being with you. So even though you may be separated, you may be apart, right? They are thinking about those cozy times together or imagining having cozy times with you. And that this is just like when you're together, you feel very comfortable together, like you just kind of click. That's what I'm hearing from spirit. Let's see what else we have. So maybe that even if you're apart or there's distance between you, they want to be closer to you because they're imagining this coziness, this cozy closeness, okay? I feel like you're 2 of a kind as well. So let's see. Truth. All right, we're going to be exploring that in this connection, but I feel like they've got something that they want to say to you that is very authentic, that really comes from the heart, okay? So let's see what else we have and jump into your tarot. I feel like there's a lot of unhappiness in this connection right now. Somebody in this connection may be feeling a little bit depressed, or like they've got a low mood, like they're struggling a little bit is what I'm sensing. I see Leo's energy showing up here really strongly, like I said at the beginning. So you might want to check the chart of your person. their astrological chart. If you don't know already what it is, you can look it up. So it does look like there's been an ending here, and it's as a result, it could be to do with something to do with their friends, that they didn't prioritize this connection. They were spending more time with their friends and family and not enough time with you, and it caused some unhappiness with you. That may be because they had responsibilities, not necessarily. But to be honest, what I'm seeing here is it feels like there's an ending because they've perhaps chosen somebody else over you, or because there was a third party situation, or that this is a situationship. So you will know if this is your, what it is that you're going through right now. You will know if this is your story. If it isn't, remember, these are general readings, so just take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. But a very specific message coming through for group number 1 today. That's what I'm sensing. So I feel like there's also an energy here that I'm picking up on, that somebody in this connection, maybe, this could be your situation, feels really just like they just couldn't go on with the circumstances or with the situation, like they kind of had enough. That's what I'm sensing of the kind of status quo, of kind of the way that they were showing up to this connection, because it was making them unhappy. I'm not going to take that because I haven't asked the question yet. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, you see, and that's the card that just fell out as well, 7 of Wands. Yeah, so 7-7 or 7-7-7 may be a sign for you in this connection. Look out for that as well. Lots of signs coming through for you today, group number 1. Scorpio's energy showing up really strongly as well. Your person is feeling really confused emotionally. They don't know what it is that they want. They're trying to keep you at arm's length, is what I'm sensing. They may have kind of self-sabotaged this connection a little bit as well, because they feel uncomfortable with their emotions. I sense that your person perhaps doesn't have like a lot of emotional maturity in some things. They may have been a little bit petty, or they struggle to connect to deeper emotions. They're kind of in a phase in their life, or this is just how they are, where they are really connecting more to the kind of superficial surface level of things emotionally, is what I'm sensing. But it's because they're so confused about what it is that they want, and they may have said, look, I want somebody else. There could be a karmic energy involved in this, so they could be like, no, I want to pursue this other avenue, or I want to just play the field, I don't want to be tied down, is what I'm hearing, something like this. So they want to be free to date, free to be single, but it's because it makes it very uncomfortable for them when somebody gets close to them. So I feel like in this connection you've really tried to get close to this person, because you see that there is this closeness here, that you're kind of two of a kind, that you match in lots of ways, and that you have a lot in common, and so it feels like a really good fit. And you're just like, why can't you see it? Right, this is what I'm picking up here. Why can't you see it? Please excuse me. Always the first reading in the day, it takes me a while to get going. So yeah, that's what I'm sensing here, that there is this energy where you're just like, we're perfect together, this could be so beautiful, there's a lot of potential here, and yet they can't see it. But your person is very confused emotionally and conflicted as well, is what I'm sensing. I feel like they do a lot of numbing, like when they feel overwhelmed with emotions that they can't handle, that they can't process, that they can't cope with, that they can't articulate, right? They tend to shut down. And they will push you away, but they close their heart space, but they numb within themselves so that they can't feel anything at all, because feeling nothing is better than feeling this overwhelm, okay? There's also an energy here that I'm picking up on whereby they don't know how you're feeling, or they feel like they're very confused about how you are feeling. So I feel like there's a little bit of animosity or some resistance between you both, okay? They're really struggling, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They're really struggling at this time about like what to do. They feel like they're having to protect themselves. They see love as dangerous. Okay, is what I'm hearing. We're looking at some of the shadow aspects of your connection today, and that doesn't mean that that is all there is in this connection. But, you know, I only give these messages to help. Well, the messages that I get are the messages that come through, but to help to give you clarity. in your situation. So what I heard was love is dangerous. So for them, they have got a heart wound. They have been hurt in the past when they've been vulnerable, when they flowed love from their heart space, when they were open emotionally to another person. You know, maybe this is in a family dynamic when they were really little, or when they were older, a significant relationship or connection, even a relationship with their own mother, right? They were dismissed, they were pushed away, they were made fun of or invalidated for their feelings, okay? And now the wound that they have is love is dangerous, okay? And so what you're going to see in their behavior is like some distortion, okay? So if you're just like, you're giving me mixed messages, you know, when we're together, it feels like when we're together, or like when you are together with your person, it's really, really good. And you feel like you just click, and you feel like there's so much potential, and you're not wrong. You do just click. You do have all these things in common with them. You do see the goodness in them and their beauty and their specialness. You see all that, and they love it that you can see that in them, okay? But they're just struggling to connect to their emotions in a healthy way because there is some unhealed wounds here. So it may be the case that you've been like, I'm just done with this. This is making me unhappy. It could also be that they've been sharing their energy with another person, a karmic energy, or with other people, just a lot of flirtation or talking to people on their phone, right? If this is your story, it's something you already know about, okay? I'm only here to kind of validate what you already know in your heart or what you've been experiencing, to kind of, I'm here to, you know, you just need to know I've always got your back, right? Whenever messages come through, I've always got your back. Everything comes from a place of love from my heart to yours, okay? All these messages that I share with you. Let's see what else is going on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Twin flame energy showing up here. I have got chills, you guys. Gemini Sagittarius energy showing up here if you're still with me in this reading. Your person recognizes you at the soul level. I feel like this is quite an intense connection for both of you, right? With this Lovers card coming out for you. So this is how they feel. They do love you. Don't doubt it. They may not know how to express it. They may not know how to flow this love that they have for you, but they do love you, okay? And your person, whatever it is that they've done, they regret it so much, okay? If they've made the wrong decision, if they thought they wanted to play the field, if they thought they wanted somebody else, they regret it so much, okay? So that's the energy that they're in right now, of just like, there's some self-hatred here, some self-loathing, they're full of regret, but they want your forgiveness. They want your forgiveness, and I think you would forgive them over and over again. You've got a good heart. You've got a good heart. Is what I'm seeing here. And you are connected, so higher level soulmate or twin flame energy. They recognize you at the soul level. You are connected in the 5D. I feel like you're picking up on each other energetically all the time. Your person wants a truce with you. They want to make peace with you. They do want to be with you. This is the thing. If they've lost you and you're in separation, they are feeling this so strongly, very keenly, okay? They're feeling that, and they want your forgiveness, and they want to call a truce between you, and they want to be able to be with you. And this is what they want from their higher self. Like 100%, 110%. Okay? 1111 may be a sign for you as well. Wow, it is potent and powerful. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, they can't help themselves. Capricorn's energy showing up here. They can't help themselves. They know that they've been wrong. They know that they've been bad. They recognize your value and your worth. Okay? They love to be in your energy because they find your energy like very nourishing, very rich. And it's because you're like a healed, whole person, or you've been working on doing that healing, that wholeness. Okay? They're aware that they just give you crumbs and that you deserve everything. And yet they're kind of saying, I can't do that. And it's not because they don't want to. They're acting out of like some sort of, you know, out of a pattern. They're acting out of a pattern. It's like autopilot. They're on autopilot, and the autopilot setting is just like, this is what I do. This is how I deal with things. This is how I deal with my emotions, right? Is what I'm sensing. So they're acknowledging to you that they only give you crumbs, that they don't give you enough, or they didn't give you enough, right? And that you deserve everything. And that they feel shame for not doing that, okay? Libra's energy showing up here is what I'm sensing. They're letting their guard down is what I'm seeing. Right now, there's a softening is what I'm hearing from Spirit, from your person, right, over time. Okay, this separation is, you know, maybe helpful. It may help the dust to settle because it's softening them. And they're opening up like a little bit, but they want to make things right is what I'm seeing here with this Temperance energy and this Justice energy. Strong energies coming in here. I feel like there's a strong spiritual lesson in this for both of you, right, in this situation, in this connection, okay? Two angels side by side as well. You're really angelically protected. You want to connect with angelic energy is what I'm hearing, like through your meditation, even if it's just for 5 minutes, or just by kind of saying out loud or setting that intention to connect with angelic energy in your life. Or, you know, to connect with that angelic protection that you have here. It's interesting. But what I'm seeing here with this patience and this justice is that they want to make it right. And what I'm hearing when I drew these cards is that there's a softening, okay? There's a letting down of their guard that they've had up. And they really want to make things right with you. They want to bring things into balance. It's what I'm sensing, but they don't know what it is that you want. They don't know. It's like the ball is in your court. It's up to you to decide. And they don't know what you will decide. There also needs to be a definitive decision in this connection as well. There is a crossroads here. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen. I haven't actually looked, but like I'm not going to delve into it because what I'm seeing in my mind is there's this crossroads and it's up to your free will to decide which road you take, okay? It's very important for your soul that you make that decision from a place that is authentic and from your heart about like following the road that feels best to you. I'm hearing take the high road, following the high road, like the higher vibrational road, okay? So it's about choosing the path that feels best to you. Do you want to continue to pursue this? Do you want to let it go? Do you want to leave it for a while? See what happens, right? Just doing what's best for you. But your person is acknowledging that the ball is in your court, that the energy is with you. You get to decide, right? You get to make this definitive decision about this. But there's so much here where they want to make it right. I really feel like your person wants to atone for what it is that they've done and that they want to apologize to you as well. But they're not 100% sure if you are open to that. And it may be the case that you're not in communication or that you're in no contact. And so they can't do that, okay? So, I mean, if you are still open to them energetically or you would like them to come forward, you want to open your heart energetically, you can say to them, like telepathically, look, I'm open to you, I'm open to your energy, I'm open to anything that you have to say to me authentically, and then kind of see what happens. I'm going to draw some letter tiles as well. Let's see what we've got. That's too many. Right, let's start like this. Right, that's better. Right, you get a D, a J, a Y, a G, and another D. So D is very significant, double Ds. Come on, heyo. G, Y, and J. And Spirit is saying take one more. And a U, okay? Let's take a look, see what else we have in the oracles for you. Exchange. So some kind of exchange between, I feel like you're exchanging a lot of energy, a lot of spiritual downloads between one another, like you've come into each other's lives to kind of share this energy, okay? So you give to them, they give to you, right? Spiritually, emotionally, energetically. It could also be that there's some kind of exchange of communication as well, is what I'm sensing. Again, there's this closeness. It's like somebody with their arms are wrapped around the other person. So I feel like even if you're in separation, energetically, they want to be close to you. It's like they love being close to you, but when they get too close, they start to feel emotionally, like really raw. Is what I'm sensing. And they have to take a step back for it, or they feel like emotionally overwhelmed, triggered, I guess we could say. That's what I'm seeing here. And then it causes them to, their behavior to be a bit distorted. Oh, look at that, magnetic attraction coming out for you. I'm not surprised to see that with this Lovers card coming out as well. So you are magnetically drawn to one another. It's like there is this energy of kind of like obsession or something bubbling away under the surface, like you can't resist one another. Perhaps you know that this isn't always like a particularly healthy dynamic between you, or that you're kind of figuring stuff out. I think you're very emotionally intelligent, you're very emotionally aware, so you kind of know this, you get it, you understand the big picture, but you're kind of drawn to one another to do this dance, to work this stuff out. You know, we can't often work these things out on our own. This is where the rubber meets the road, you know, when it comes to our romantic relationship. So a strong pull between you. Your person is always drawn back into your orbit. As long as you want them there, they will be drawn back towards you. So a strong pull between you and your person, okay? Those are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. If you want a personal reading, do check out KASAMBA. You get 3 minutes absolutely for free with KASAMBA, with a 5-star psychic, so you can get your personal questions answered, you know, time scales, things that I can't address in a general reading like this. And then after your first 3 minutes, you get 70% off your entire call. So if you want a longer call than that, if you want to find out more, go a bit deeper, you get 70% off your entire call, which is just an amazing deal. So do check that out. That is linked in the description box below, and give this video a like. I appreciate the energy exchange, but I'm sending you lots of love. Take care. Hey there, my lovelies. This is your reading for everyone who picked group number 2. This is Claire. I hope you're all doing really well. So if you pick this image, this beautiful image here, and this lovely citrine cluster crystal as well. So Leo's energy may be significant to you in your connection. Lots of strong Leo energy showing up here for you, your person, somewhere in your astrological chart. This also looks like a poppy to me, or a mandala. So mandalas or kind of red or orange flowers may show up as a sign for you regarding this connection. The numbers 19, 10 or 1 may also be a sign for you in this connection. So let's take a look, find out you know, what are the love messages from this person who you are thinking about today? Is this person who you are thinking about you, and what's on their mind? Okay, so I'll begin with some oracle cards as always, and then we will jump into your tarot, find out what's going on for you. Free yourself. So unicorns may be a sign for you here. This is really saying don't get over, it's difficult. It's just like, don't lose yourself in this connection is what I'm hearing from Spirit. That is how it's being expressed to me. So this is just like a little bit of a check-in with yourself, with your own energy. Like, have you lost yourself? Are you spending too much time thinking about this person, too much time concentrating on this connection, and forgetting about your own needs and what's important to you? Okay, so that's just a little message to open with, but we will see what's going on here. Universal oneness. Oh my goodness, I've never drawn this card before out of this deck. This is so beautiful. Universal oneness. So pink flowers as well may be a sign for you in this connection. So it says profound spiritual revelations, a higher understanding. So I feel like there's something about this connection with your person which is really helping you to go to the next level spiritually, or these messages can resonate vice versa. You've definitely, like, you're the key to each other's spiritual awakening, to expanding your spiritual understanding, why it is that you're here, your own purpose. And this is why we've got this energy of freedom. You're sort of setting yourself free from an old limiting belief, or an old understanding, or an old paradigm, or an old way of seeing the world. And it's as a result of you meeting this person, they've unlocked this for you in your subconscious, okay? This expansion. So a very spiritual, very potent connection between you and your person, and these messages may resonate vice versa. It may be doing something, and maybe that you are both mirroring one another, okay, as well. So sorry, I think my cup of tea might be in the frame. So yeah, I'm seeing that here. Let's see what else we have for you. So a lot here. Maybe it's kind of triggered one or both of you to get into spirituality, or to read certain spiritual books, or to get into manifestation or something like this. So that's what I'm seeing here, very strong energetic bond. So some sort of freedom from an old paradigm as well. Unveiling the layers. Oh my goodness, it says slowly unfolding love, getting to know the soul. A deep soulful connection between you and your person. A lot of closeness here, a lot of intensity, okay? And getting to know each other a little bit at a time, bit by bit, you're getting closer and closer. And I've just seen 333 on the clock, so that may be a sign for you as well. So yeah, it's like peeling back the layers of an onion, or just getting to know each other bit by bit, a little bit at a time. You know, because when we start off in these things, we kind of show up with our best selves, show up with our personas, and then as we get to know each other, right, you start to be kind of more authentic and get to know the real person. And I feel like this is what's happening between you and your person. So a catalyst is what I'm hearing. This person is a catalyst in your own life to propel you towards your greatest destiny, towards your success. And it may be that you are also a catalyst for them in what I'm hearing, in their own spiritual understanding. So you may be a trigger or a catalyst to help them on their spiritual journey, or to expand them, you know, out of the material and thinking about owning stuff and money and possessions, and into a more spiritual and enlightened kind of journey, right? Or way of connecting with the human experience. Passion, I see that with you guys. Look at this. What a beautiful image. This is from the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks, if you're interested. A lot of passion between you and your person. Stars or shooting stars may be a sign for you. You may come from a very icy or cold place, or like the winter time may be significant to you. Like there's a deep frosty image here on this picture. But yes, this is so lovely. A lot of passion, a lot of electricity between you and this person, that closeness that we were talking about. So like there's a lot of energy behind this to kind of to invest in this, to kind of make this happen, right? I'm just feeling like the fire is really burning for you. So in this connection with this shared energy that you have. Like a lot of electricity, like when they touch you, it just feels electric. I feel like with this universal oneness as well, it doesn't matter where you are or what's going on, you're always connected, like energetically connected, psychically connected to one another. Doesn't matter how far you go, where you go, how long it's been, right? Where they are, if they have to go away on business, or they go on vacation, or they live in a different part of the world, you're always connected. Spirit wants you to know that, okay? Match their investment is what I'm hearing as well. With this free yourself at the beginning that we had, I feel like it's just like don't overinvest in them. I feel like this is a very powerful, potent connection, but don't overinvest. Match their investment in you, okay? That's what I'm seeing. And they're going to really respond to that. Mirroring, okay, of you matching their investment. If that makes any sense to you, always just take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. You know how it works by now. Yeah, I feel like somebody feels very emotionally confused in this connection. They get a lot of joy out of knowing you, of being with you, right? You really kind of resonate. You're on the same frequency. I've got to say, you may hear a little bit of a background growling noise on the audio because my neighbour is mowing his lawn. So that's what's going on. Excuse me for getting distracted by that, but I just wanted to let you know it's not always ideal. So yeah, somebody in this connection is really feeling a little bit emotionally conflicted or a little bit emotionally confused. It may be between you and another person, right? Not necessarily, I'm not really picking up on that. It may be that they've put you in the friend zone and they're not sure about what kind of relationship they want with you. For some of you that may resonate. I feel like there is this electric chemistry between you showing up in your reading, which may resonate with you as well. Lilies may be a sign for you. So I feel like there is an energy of manifestation. I feel like you've called to each other, like into each other's lives. You've been drawn together for this reason because you are this beautiful energetic match for one another as well. A lot of electricity here. Let's see what this confusion is all about. Yeah, they're thinking about making an offer. Like, what I'm hearing is that, like, making it official or something like this is what I'm sensing. So this could land with you in different ways because this is just a general reading. You bring them a lot of happiness. You've made them want to be a better person. You've made them want to work on themselves. It may be that you've been in a situation where you've been dating other people, or you've just been kind of out there in the dating world, and they've been dating other people, right? But they feel like out of everyone that they've met, out of people that they're connected with, out of their friends, they're realizing that they've caught feelings for you are developing or have developed, and now they want to make you a serious offer. So maybe going from friendship to relationship, right? Or if you're already in a relationship, you know, making it official or making it exclusive is what I'm seeing here. So it's just like they want to explore this. They're learning a lot from you as well, is what I'm hearing. They see you as kind of very elevated. You're able to teach them a lot. That may be spiritually or emotionally, or it could just be intellectually, right? Your insight into things. Like, you really, I want to say satisfy them, but there's something about your connection where it feels substantial, right? The connection that you have, it feels substantial, whereas other things may feel more superficial, right? With you, this feels more substantial to them, right? It's more nourishing to them to be with you because of the things that you share, because of your conversation, because of the deep connection that you have, okay? So I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy showing up here really strongly. That may resonate with you. But they're very keen to kind of see where this is going. Like, can we make this work as well? You know, if there are any kind of issues here, they want to kind of work on them. You may be pregnant or have a child with this person. I'm not seeing that very strongly. It's just a message that's coming through. And then it may have been a little bit ambiguous, like, about what it is that they wanted. But I see them, like, they want to be romantic with you. You're bringing out a romantic side to them. They're really hopeful that you will accept them, whatever it is that they have to offer. They're hoping that what they have to offer is enough for you. Like, am I enough for you? Let's see what else we have. Taurus energy showing up here and Gemini's energy as well. Yes, oh my goodness, the Lovers showing up here. Look at this. Their feelings for you run deep, okay? They feel very strongly about you, very passionately about you. We've seen that, the Passion card coming out already. They have strong, passionate feelings for you, but this has been a slow burn. I feel like in this energy, maybe you've been in and out of each other's lives. You've known each other for a long time, but not been romantic, or you've been in a friendship group and not been romantic. But it's just like you've caught feelings, or feelings are developing, or romantic feelings are developing, or it's just like they've just been taking their time, okay? I feel like you're getting to know each other in this really this really kind of deep way. Unveiling the layers, that layers of the onion, like getting to know each other bit by bit, more and more, all the time. This has been a slow burn. This is what I'm sensing with this energy. Okay, but you're building up to something really good. You've got 2 knights here as well. This connection is definitely making progress. It's moving forward, okay? And this is what your person wants you to know, that they want to take this further. They want to move forward with this. They recognize you at the soul level. There's higher level soulmate or twin flame energy showing up in your reading really strongly right now. You are connected heart to heart, soul to soul. I can really feel it in my heart chakra, okay? So this is potent, this is powerful. Yes, it's been a slow burn. I don't feel like there's a lot of frustration around that. It feels very natural is what I'm hearing from spirit, that things are developing in a very healthy way, in a very natural way, right? in order to move forward, that this is, you're creating a lot of expansion by getting to know each other in this connection, but also in yourself, getting to know yourself better. And it's been a slow burn. You're taking it step by step, but there's an energy of like, where is this going to go? So it feels like you're on this precipice. Not really. No, that's not what it feels like. The pyramids may be a sign for you, or ancient Egypt. That showed up in group number 1 as well. So there are some echoes there. But it's just like, they're like, where is this going to go? Where is, you know, if I follow this path, which is what they want to do, they want to follow you, they want to follow this path that you've already begun, you've already taken steps along this path. Where is it going to lead us? And they're very curious about that. They want to know, okay? They want to explore that. So they feel like there's a lot that they can explore with you. They want to do that. They feel like that would be really fun, and they're taking it step by step. So yeah, it may be a little bit tentative. It may be that they're taking it step by step, but you're getting to know each other at a really deep level, at a really real level, and this is how you build a solid foundation for the future. Again, there's this energy, there's so much here. This person may be a little bit younger than you, not necessarily, or like a younger spirit, like a younger soul. That's what I'm sensing. They want to come towards you. Everything is like facing towards you. This connection is moving forward. They want to come towards you. But again, there's this energy of, do I measure up? Right? Because they've got you up on the pedestal. You know, you've brought so much illumination to their life. That nourishment, that intellectual, emotional nourishment that we were talking about. But they're just like, am I good enough for you? Have I got enough? Or just like, how can I develop myself in order to be good enough for group number 2? So, yeah, let's see what else we've got. This is so beautiful. I feel like I can see Cancer, Pisces energy, Libra's energy showing up here as well really strongly. They don't know how you feel is what they want. I feel like, let's see, 7-7 or 7-7-7 may be a sign for you in this connection as well. They don't know if you feel the same way. They don't know what it is that you want. They see you as somebody who's very special, who's very warm, who's very open-hearted. I really feel that about you. They feel like you are definitely relationship material. You may even end up marrying this person is what I'm seeing. You bring like a lot of harmony, a lot of balance into their life, right? They really appreciate that. They appreciate how grounded and balanced you are, how emotionally intelligent you are, how open-hearted you are. They're not sure about your feelings, about how you feel about them. Like there is this doubt that they have. Like, does group number 2, or do you feel the same way? Or, you know, is there still a chance for us? Is your heart open to me? Right? Is what I'm sensing. You may be married to this person. You may be getting married to them. But I see like something about marriage here, like from a very heart-centered place. I feel like they weren't expecting to meet somebody like you. They've never met anybody like you before. Let's see what else we have. Capricorn's energy showing up here in your reading. So there is this level of obsession here. Yeah, there's something here, you know, where I was saying about like taking back your own energy, or not getting too lost in this, because it feels like a very intense connection between you and this person. So it's just like, it may be that your person, like if it gets too overwhelming emotionally, or it gets a little bit too intense, they take a step back from it. But they are very emotionally invested in this connection, for sure. They are very emotionally invested in this, but there's something here about kind of creating like boundaries, and that those boundaries will create like a really solid, healthy framework for this to develop. There is this kind of simmering like intensity or obsession. Like maybe you think about them too much, or they think about you too much, or you've taken over each other's lives or each other's energy or thoughts or something like this. That can spill over into unhealthiness. This has been like simmering along for a long, long time is what I'm sensing. Let's see what else we've got. They're afraid of their feelings is what I'm hearing as well from Spirit. Let's see.
Yeah, look at this. Sagittarius energy showing up here really strongly. That may resonate with you. Yeah, they're impatient. They're super impatient to kind of get going with this, to experience this now. So maybe this has been a slow burn, okay, but they're coming towards you. This is speeding up, okay. There is this level of intensity now which has been building. It's been a slow burn, right, but it has been building up, and now there is this level of intensity. So they're very impatient to kind of, you know, do this thing. Okay, there's a lot of confidence here. They feel very confident about this connection, about you, about what it is that they want. It's like this energy of like no one else will do, like it has to be you, right? So they feel very confident about what it is that they want. They may not have been in the past, but they are definitely moving into that energy. I feel like after this period of slowness, things are really speeding up. They're very impatient to have these experiences with you, right? You may go on vacation with this person. Travel with this person is what I'm seeing. They want everybody to know about you, right? So maybe they want to be a couple with you. They want to make it exclusive, whatever it is. And they want everybody to know about that. There's this beautiful development of feelings that are very authentic. They want everything out in the open. They want everybody to know about you guys, that you're together, that you're in relationship, that you are their person, okay? They want to shout it from the rooftops. This is the future energies that I'm seeing here. And they're impatient to get going. They're impatient to kind of have this experience. It feels very right. It feels like you're on the right path. It feels like the right thing is what I'm sensing. You bring them like a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. They don't experience happiness like this with anybody else or anybody from their past or anyone who like no one else compares, right, is what I'm sensing. So you're moving into like a more confident phase where you can feel like you trust each other, like you can feel confident in this connection, that this connection is really solid. I'm hearing a honeymoon period. That could be a literal honeymoon, like if you were to marry this person in the future, or just like that sweetness of sharing like beautiful time together, away from work, away from responsibilities, of just enjoying things. Really maybe traveling with this person. Let's draw some oracle cards and see what it is that we've got. That's too many. The world is your oyster. What did I say? This could be a long distance connection, which is why it's been like a little bit of a slow burn. You could be from different parts of the world, but I see you traveling with this person. Like there's a lot of opportunity here. There's a lot of possibility here. There's a lot of experiences that you're going to share together. A lot of positivity coming in. And on the bottom of the deck, tie the knot. I see this all over your reading, like long-term commitment, long-term relationship, or marriage. Okay, so it may be that they're coming forward to ask you to marry them, something like this. Tie the knot on the bottom of the deck. I love this. I'm going to draw some letter tiles because I feel super excited about this connection. Let's see, we've got an M, A, V, G, another G, so G particularly significant for some of you, and the letter D as well. So that may resonate with you, not necessarily, but that is everything that I have for you. Those are all the messages that I have today. Thank you for being here with me and sharing your beautiful time and energy. I really appreciate it. If you want to find out more and you want to get a personal reading, do check out KASAMBA. You get the first 3 minutes absolutely for free with a 5-star psychic of your choice. It's a really amazing deal, 3 minutes for free, and you can use that time to see if you resonate with the person you've chosen on the platform. And if you don't resonate, then you can use that 3 minutes as many times as you like, okay? So you can do that, but if you want to continue, you want to find out more, you want a longer call, then KASAMBA are offering 70% off your entire call. So it makes it much cheaper, you know, because some of these things can be quite pricey. So it's a really beautiful way of getting a 5-star psychic reading for a fraction of the price. If you want to connect with that deal, it is linked in the description box below this video. So head on over to KASAMBA to get a personal reading. And also do give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate the energy exchange, but I'm sending you lots of love and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Hey there, my lovelies. This is Claire. Hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is your reading for group number 3. Everybody who picked this card.
and this beautiful malachite slice, all right? So I feel and sense that the person who is on your mind, maybe in your friendship group, you may have friends in common. You're definitely really vibing, like you're on the same frequency. I sense that you have a good laugh together. You may be in the same social circles. This may be how you've met each other, okay? So there's a lot of joy and happiness between you, like this beautiful frequency where you can kind of join in with each other with humor, and kind of just understanding each other at that deeper level and where each other is really coming from. Like you don't have to explain yourself to this person, they already understand you. Let's jump into some oracle cards and then we will look at your tarot and find out what messages the person on your mind, your specific person, wants to share with you today. That's too many. Let's see what's going on. Release your ex. So I feel like there's some sort of energy here which is casting like a shadow or some sort of baggage. So like a shadow over this connection. And this person who you are thinking about today, for many of you, this may be somebody that you've met and you are in the early stages of a connection. Not for all of you, that's just what I'm picking up on, because there's like a freshness here, frisson, flirtation is what I'm picking up on, like an excitement, getting to know somebody, letting something develop is what I'm sensing. But what we're seeing here with this card is really saying that, you know, maybe you've got one foot in and one foot out. Maybe you're exploring a new connection with this person who's on your mind today, but you are also still connected energetically to your ex. Now, these messages may resonate vice versa. So we could be looking at this could pertain to the person on your mind, the person who you are thinking about. So do bear that in mind and just take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. Okay, so there is some energy to be let go of, some sort of baggage, some sort of shadow that's being cast over this connection, something that needs to be released. Falling too deeply. Oh my goodness, I feel like feelings are really developing with this person, or their feelings for you are really developing very, very quickly is what I'm sensing. So maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed by emotion here, but what I'm sensing, the message that I'm getting from Spirit is that emotions are developing very quickly. It could even be love at first sight, something like this, or just this sense of having known them for much longer than you actually have, right? So that's the kind of energy that I was picking up on, that you maybe getting to know this person, or this is a newer connection, or they've been around for a while, or you've seen them around, or they've been in your friendship group, but you haven't actually got to know them at that stage. But I feel like this is something which is gaining in momentum, gaining in intensity in a way that is quite fast, okay? And somebody in this connection maybe feel overwhelmed with their emotions here, okay? Is what I'm sensing as well. Or just very intense, like in the emotion ocean, okay? Let's move that there. So I've got a little bit more room on my desk to draw these cards for you. Forgiveness. So there is an element here, you know, maybe between you and your person, maybe for something that was said or a missed opportunity, there needs to be some energy of forgiveness brought into this connection. This could pertain to this kind of ex energy, which I really feel is kind of hovering around or floating around. It's kind of like a grey cloud. So it may be that to release this old energy that your person needs to release, or that you need to release from your energy field, right, in order for this to move forward in a way that's really empowered, which is really healthy, which flows really naturally. It may be that the energy of forgiveness needs to be extended, otherwise it's going to taint this connection, or somebody's going to carry it forward with them like baggage, and it will cast a shadow, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. I definitely sense that there's some sort of third-party energy here that's still in somebody's energy field, but it doesn't feel like shady in any way. It feels like something, like I was saying, that is like an old energy that is still in someone's aura or energy field, okay? I hope that makes sense for you. Let's see what we've got in your tarot. Aquarius energy, Gemini energy showing up here in your reading straight away. Somebody in this connection is feeling a little bit hopeless, a little bit lost, maybe depressed.
a little bit low like this. I feel like there is like something unhealed in this connection. Again, this is pertaining to maybe this third party energy or somebody or something that happened in the past. There's like an unhealed wound here, all right, which needs to be brought forward for healing, which needs resolution in order to move forward with this. You and this person are soulmates. You knew each other in a past life, which may be why there's this energy of picking up where you left off, or feeling like you've known them for a long, long time, okay, or longer than you actually have. Right? Or you want, or this understanding that you've had with one another right from the start. This is because you've known each other in a past life. For some of you, you want to reunite with this person. You're feeling a little bit hopeless about that. It may be that you're hoping that they will reach out and call you. We'll have a look at this as well, see what's going on. But the strongest message that I'm getting is, yes, you're a good match for one another. You really resonate with one another, but there is an unhealed wound here. There's this call for healing, right? In order for you to connect fully with this person. So if you are feeling like, wow, we're getting on so well, or there's so much potential here, and yet I'm struggling to connect to this person who's on your mind, or I'm struggling to move this forward, or we're just staying as friends, it's because there's this third party energy, or this energy of an ex or an old relationship which is still casting this shadow and is and needs forgiveness and healing in order to be free, okay, to I'm seeing like a chain that's broken, like breaking shackles, okay. That's the vision that I'm getting, in order to move forward in a healthy way. This may be something that resonates with you. You may not be aware of it. Maybe something that comes to light over the next few weeks or months, or it may be something that resonates very deeply with you. You may know, this may pertain to you. Like I was saying, for some of you, not for all of you, you may have one foot in this new connection and one foot like in the past. Not quite sure what it is that you want. You want to be very clear about what your intention is, in order to create like a really positive outcome for you in your romantic life and in this situation. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, so many secrets here is what I'm seeing. They find you very enigmatic, very mysterious in some way, okay? They are developing feelings for you. They may not realize there's a lot going on here, right? I see Cancer, Pisces energy really strongly, really strong Pisces showing up here, okay, in your reading. They see you as very open-hearted, very loving. They may not have realized the feelings that they have for you, or how special you are, or that they've caught feelings for you, or the depth of their feelings. They may not have really like admitted it to themselves or realized it for themselves, maybe because they're still hung up in this past energy. Maybe they're still healing from an old relationship or going through a breakup, something like this is what I'm sensing. But I feel like you have this deep, beautiful connection, and that you're always there for them. They recognize that. I definitely feel like this connection is built on like a really beautiful, deep friendship. Okay, so they may not realize that they are in love with you, is what I'm sensing. Or it could be that their love for you is unspoken, right? So maybe it feels like it's not the right time to speak up about their feelings, okay? Maybe you're having to keep this connection on the down low because it's too soon after another connection, or for whatever reason. It could be because you work together, or because you feel like somebody in your group, family or friends wouldn't agree with this, or you don't want to make it public until you're sure of each other. There's lots of different ways that this could land with you, how this could resonate in your particular circumstances. This is just a general reading, so that's just some examples, but I definitely see that they feel you are very mysterious. It may be the case that they're not sure how you feel about them, if you would be interested, or if your feelings have developed for them past friendship. They know that you're interested in them. They see you as very, very special, like a really special presence in their life. You may have helped them through a difficult time for some of you as well. You may have really been there for them during some sort of loss or bereavement, or just a difficult period, like a health struggle, something like this, okay? Their feelings for you run very deep. I feel like this is somebody who's very emotionally intelligent, is what I'm sensing, you know, who really connects to deeper feelings. I feel like they're afraid of their feelings for you as well. This is like creating a bit of a trigger for them in this connection. Let's see. Look, they see a beautiful opportunity with you here. They see you as golden. They see you as really, really special. 2 queens here, that may resonate with you in your situation. They see you as like very elevated, that you tick all the boxes, that you've got it all going on, that you're very beautiful or handsome. You really stand out from the crowd for them. Yeah, you've got a lot going for you. That's what I'm seeing here. Taurus energy showing up here. So it may be the case that they were juggling you and another person, or you and this old energy, or you're doing that. I really feel like there's some unfinished business showing up in their life or in your life. Just what I mean is in this reading, in this energy, there is some unfinished business here, okay? Is what I'm sensing. And that they've been kind of juggling that. So somebody in this connection has got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It may be you, it may be them, okay? So it may be that, yes, they have feelings for you, those feelings are developing, they're falling in love with you, but it feels like there's some unfinished business for one or both of you with another relationship, with somebody else, with a karmic partner, something like this. But they see a beautiful opportunity for growth, for a relationship, for creating something for the future with you, okay? You bring a lot of stability to their life, right? And that's what I was saying, you've brought that healing energy to them. Excuse me, my voice is so croaky. Throat chakra stuff going on. Yeah, so you've brought a lot of stability to them during a time where perhaps things were a little bit unknown, or they were a bit confused, or there was a period of instability or struggle, emotional struggle like this. You've always been there for them, and you always will be there for them, okay? They have a lot of respect for you, and they see a beautiful opportunity here for like a long-term commitment. This is how they feel about you. Let's see what else is going on. I want to grab another deck, actually. Okay, interesting. You're very different to somebody in their life. Okay, Scorpio energy showing up here. They see you as a really, really good friend, is what I'm sensing. They're not sure about the future, okay, or they haven't been. They see an opportunity here, but I feel like recently or in the past or when they met you, they weren't in a position to offer you a relationship or to be in a relationship with you, or they didn't realize, they thought, there's this energy where they thought of you as just a friend. They may have put you in the friend zone, something like this. They definitely see you as somebody very open-hearted, somebody very loving, somebody very emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature, right? And you really resonate with each other on that level. Libra, Taurus energy showing up here as well. And now they're waking up to like your specialness, to your divinity, to how much you have to offer. They didn't see it when they first met you, okay? They really resonated with you, you really got off on the right foot, but maybe they weren't in a position to offer you love or a relationship, or they didn't think about you through that lens for some of you. But what I heard when I drew these cards is that you're very different to somebody else that they had in their life. So it may be that they've had a relationship which was a toxic relationship, or something very unhealthy, or something that was very difficult. And in contrast, now that you are here, it's really helped them to see clearly, right? Is what I'm saying about how unhealthy that other relationship was, or how they were learning some sort of spiritual lesson or working through their own wounding in that old relationship, okay? There's something about meeting you which has really brought this into sharper focus for them, that they can understand that there is a connection in their life that is toxic or unhealthy, and that you are very easy to be around, that you are very easy to be with. They may have had a mother or a maternal figure in their life who was also very toxic or unhealthy, right, in their life, and that has maybe coloured their view of relationships or romantic relationships or connections in some way. But now they are waking up to that. They realise that that's part of their life, or that person in their life was unhealthy or gave them an unhealthy or toxic view of love and relationships, or of certain situations, or of connections, or of women in general even, okay? So there's this definite development in their emotional maturity and their understanding of this, but such a strong message that you've helped them to see something in their life that they previously didn't see. You're helping to highlight this unhealed wound in their life, or that's in their energy field. You may not realize that you're doing this, but it's something which is definitely happening, okay? It's something that is more energetic. It may be behind the scenes. It may be very subtle with this High Priestess showing up here, okay? You've definitely given them a lot to think about. I feel like there's a pause in this connection, right, is what I'm sensing. It could be that they're married to somebody else, this karmic party energy that we were talking about, and that they're going through a divorce or a separation now from quite a serious or long-term relationship that was unhealthy or toxic. That's just a message for some of you, not for all of you, right? But I feel like this connection is on pause. They've got a lot to think about. They've got a lot to deal with. They're really thinking about the future, what is best for everybody, what the highest, what's in the highest good of everyone concerned for the long term. They know that they've got an important decision to make when it comes to you and this connection and where this connection is going. Perhaps they've asked for some space. Perhaps they've pulled their energy back a little bit. That may be quite frustrating for you, or quite triggering in some way, because you feel like you can't talk to them, or you can't connect with them, and maybe you miss them because they're such a special person, or you're very special to one another. But if they have done that, they haven't done it to hurt you. They've done it to go into their own energy and figure things out on their own. So there is this energy of things between you really being on pause because they're figuring stuff out, okay? They need some time to figure out where they want to invest, where they want to put their energy for the future, for the highest good of everybody concerned. And I feel like there's a lot of maturity behind that, like a lot of wisdom behind that decision. But I see them making this definitive decision as a result of, having some time to think. Maybe having a little break, a little period of no contact, or kind of disappearing off the radar a little bit. If that's the case, you don't need to worry. All they're doing is thinking about you, and there's such a strong energy that your person has a lot of integrity and they want to do the right thing by you, okay? And the right thing by everybody involved in this situation. So your person's really focused on what the right thing to do is. They want to do the right thing by you. They want to be fair. If they're having to move on from something, it is a little bit difficult from them because they've invested so much of their time into it, so much of their energy. I feel like your person has a lot of integrity, that they put a lot of themselves into their connections. They may have even had children with this karmic partner, so not necessarily, I'm not really seeing that, but just like so much investment. They really believed in that relationship at the time, okay? And it may be the case that it has been toxic or unhealthy, or very triggering, or whoever it is, they weren't who they thought they were, okay? And this can land lots of different ways. It can be a work situation, it can be a friend, it could be an old relationship, it could be a relationship from a while ago or a long time ago that has cast this shadow, which has coloured their perception of things. And this one has just literally fallen out the deck. It says, I have never known a love like this. This is why you've given them so much pause for thought. This is why they're taking this so seriously, because they have never connected with somebody at such a deep level. Okay, I've just seen 444 on the clock as well, so that may resonate with you in your situation. I've never known a love like this. Very beautiful, deep feelings. This is the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck that may resonate with you in your situation. And on the bottom of the deck we have, you are part of my story. So yeah, they know that you are part of their future, right? They know that you're woven into the fabric of their their human experience in this incarnation, and through many incarnations, to be honest. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, putting in the effort. I see this here with the Seven of Pentacles. They want to work on this with you, right? I feel like there may be some challenges to overcome, some solutions to be found, but your person is more than up to the task of like being mature enough, being stable enough, being emotionally intelligent enough to kind of figure stuff out and do what it takes to get out of this old energy and move forward with this. They know it's going to take like backbone. They know it's going to take inner fortitude and strength to do that, and they know that they're going to have to take it a step at a time, but they want to do this. They want to put in the work with you to make this reality, to make this happen. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck we have put a ring on it. Amazing. So an energy for the future here of possible higher level commitment as well. Remembering the wisdom of Beyonce, if you like it, put a ring on it. Let's draw some letter tiles for you in this reading today. We have H, a G, an A, an N for November, an L, and Spirit is saying take two more. Another H, so H being a very significant letter for you, and an E. So they may resonate with you in your situation, not necessarily, these are just general, but those are all the messages that I have for you in today's reading. Thank you so much for being here with me, sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. If you want to get a personal reading, check out KASAMBA. They're offering 3 minutes absolutely for free with a 5-star psychic of your choice. You can use that time to ask one question or see if you resonate with the psychic that you have chosen. And if not, you can use that 3 minutes as many times as you like. So if it doesn't work out in those 3 minutes, then, you know, and that happens to all of us, then you can choose another 5-star psychic and, you know, see if you resonate with that person. And if you want to continue with that call, if you are resonating with them, then you get a massive 70% off your entire call with KASAMBA. So it's an amazing deal. It's a beautiful way of getting a really good quality, insightful reading with a 5-star psychic for a fraction of the normal price. So do check that out if it resonates. That deal with KASAMBA is linked in the description box below this video if you want to check that out. But I'm sending you lots of love. Do give this video a like. I really appreciate the energy exchange, and I hope to see you again soon. You take care. Bye bye.